Tharaka Nithi, when I was just ordained, I said I'll do something through my pastoral ministry to reach out to those who are neglected. And most of them were the elderly. So until I reached the house of this old lady who was abandoned and left just to die. And you could actually feel the smell of a dead person. So I talked with friends around and decided to take her to the hospital. And the bill was coming to around 80,000. Through friends, we were able to raise the money. But after 1 week, she died. And that was the beginning of Ethel Foundation.
Sisi tulikuwa hata tunakaa tuona kazi mzuri, kazi yetu ni ya biashara, lakini saa hii hakuna pesa.
Mzee ama mtu yoyote akiwa hana pesa, ako na ile challenge kubwa sana. Ndio kila kitu hii dunia lazima ukuwe na pesa ndio songe na mbele.
We were just talking to people here and there, and they were contributing. Some will bring food, and we realized that it was more than just food. Some of them needed someone just to sit there and talk to them. What happened is that now Ethel Foundation became a national foundation, shifting from CBO in Tharaka Nithi now to a national foundation. Now we were trying to see how we can be able to move in different parts of the country. The first time we wrote to KCDF, there was a program in, I think it's Kakamega. So they called us, they said, you want to come to your office in Kakamega and all that. And we told them that our office is in Nairobi. So we were disqualified. When we were disqualified, I said I will go with my team to KCDF and find out why we were disqualified. So they explained to us how they operate. And that is the time now we started a relationship with KCDF to address the needs of the older person in Kibera by empowering them to do the weaving program. The KCDF told us that we can give you a matching grant, which you give 50, we give 50. So we already had a friendly ground to start the fundraising, knowing that there is a partner who is giving us 50%.
The project is located in Huduma Center, Kibra. There's an office there where we partner with them, and the older persons meet there. They usually meet on Mondays. We have 2 cohorts, one in the morning and one in the evening, whereby they come, they do weaving, they interact and socialize.
Tulikuwa tunakaa kwa kikundi ingine inaitwa Lavi. Alafu tukatafutwa. Tukaambiwa kuna NGO inakuja ya kusona ya wasee, na tukaenda tukachakuliwa, wakaenda wakatununulia vitu, tukaanza kusona. Kulikuwa na walimu wakatufundisha.
Nilikuwa nikikaa kwangu bila kutangamana na watu. Sasa vile walituita kwa pamoja, tukaanza kujuana, tukaanza kushona kiondo. Ikawa nipaita kwa sababu sasa ile tunakutana, kuna pile tunachangia mambo. Kimzee unaona sio wewe peke yako. Na unajihisi wewe hujazeeka unaweza fanya kitu.
Nilijiunga na hii kikundi kwa sababu nilitaka kujua kushona, sababu baadaye nikiwa kama nitaenda nyumbani niende na ujuzi, ni hata nikiwa huko sitakuwa na nguvu ya kufanya kazi, lakini naweza kutengeneza kiondo nikiuzia watu na itakuwa inanisaidia.
For now, let's say we have 50. The one that we conducted the assessment and we were able to recruit them from Kibra. 50 older persons, but the higher percentage is on women. Men, I think we have less than 10. We were first giving them the weaving skills. That was the primary goal. Then we came with the financial literacy and the economic empowerment to the older persons during the project.
Najua wanaume huwa ni aibu akishona kiondo, lakini mimi naweza kuambia wajiweke kwa sababu maneno ya aibu. Siku hizi ni kutafuta, ni pesa. Wakishona kiondo ni pesa. Ukianza kushona hiyo aibu itatoka. Hata mimi nilikuwa tu saa ingine hata nikienda naye naweka kwa nini, lakini sasa sivichi.
Tunapata faida kwa sababu hata mimi naweza kwenda ninunue hii material na niende nisone na niuse nipate kitu.
Ile ya mawazo na nini ni kukutana pamoja, huyu akisimulia yake, mimi kwangu kulienda hivi ama kulienda hivi, tunapeana mawaidha. Sasa mtu anaona mwili inaweza kuenda vizuri, kwa sababu una ile kufikiria kwingi, juu mnakutana na wazee, mnafurahiana.
Looking at the bigger picture, Ethel Foundation is looking at ways on how to sustain itself by first thinking of registering a training center for caregivers. Through this training center, we'll be able to train many caregivers that can now go out there and work. We are also creating or thinking of having a medical center where the older person can be able to be treated, if not for free, but at a fair price, but open to the public.